It's a beautiful day here in sunny Pasadena. And I thought I'd just share with you something that's been coming up quite a bit lately, and that's where I get calls from people telling me they've been sued. What should they do? What can they do? And it's a tough conversation because generally speaking, there's no real quick way to get rid of a lawsuit. Usually the quickest and most efficient way to make a bad lawsuit go away is for a quick settlement with the other side. If you have good terms with them, well, if you've been sued, probably don't have good terms with them, but if you can do that, if you could reach out to them without an attorney and you could directly negotiate with them, then maybe you can make it go away for a couple $100, a couple $1,000. But generally speaking, you're probably gonna have to hire an attorney. You're gonna have to pay him an hourly fee. It could be $300-$400, maybe more, per hour. And that gets eaten up real fast. That could be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 within a month or two. And so what I told one client is, listen, you have to make a decision. If this lawsuit is BS, then hopefully the other attorney knows that, and hopefully he could talk some sense into his client. But even if it is BS, the best we could hope for, realistically, is a nuisance level settlement, which is a couple $1,000s, hopefully under 10, maybe even under 5, to make this go away, draft settlement papers, and be done with it. Still, that's gonna take some time, and it's gonna take some money for your attorney, but I tell them, you gotta make up your mind. Do you wanna pay me, or do you wanna pay the other side? Because you gotta pay somebody. If you ignore this, it will just cause you more trouble, because they can get a default judgment, they come after your assets. So you gotta choose who you wanna pay, and unfortunately, you just have to swallow that pill. Now, looking forward, what can you do to avoid a lawsuit? Not much. Obviously, try to treat people right, but there are people out there who are litigious fellows, never know what's gonna happen. So the best you can do is procure appropriate insurance. If you're a business, get business insurance, get liability insurance. Think about getting employment insurance, EPLI, and talk to your insurance agent about all the different types of insurance that are available for all the different circumstances. Because, with the American rule, anybody can sue you and you have to pay your attorney's fees. Now, to clarify what the American rule is that each side suffers their own attorney's fees. Meaning if someone brings a lawsuit against you, even if it really doesn't have any merit, and somehow you quickly defeat it, your attorney still gives you a bill and he expects to get paid, and the other side doesn't have to pay them because that's the American rule. Each side pays their own attorney's fees. And if you've gotten sued, the other side might not have any attorney's fees because that attorney is a plaintiff side attorney and he took this case on contingency. So he just got a cut, 30 to 40% of whatever was won, whatever he hopes to win, and you had to pay per hour. So that's what I say, cover yourself. Find a good, trustworthy insurance agent, look through all your options, pay that monthly insurance fee, and pray.